Hi, I'm Abida Rasheed. So today I'm going to show you a very special dish which I learned from my mother. There is a name called Phal Oodha. So here, this is not that Phal Oodha, the pink which you get in glasses. It's a very different style of Phal Oodha, not Phal Oodha. This is Phal Oodha. In the sense, this is actually taken from wheat. We have the wheat germs. I think this is also available in Lulu market. They call it Alisa Godamb. Godamb means wheat. In this wheat, we take out that the covering of the wheat. It is available, or even if it is normal wheat also, it's okay. You soak it in a bowl, like soak it for 1 or 2 hours, just with normal water. Let it soak for some time and later wash it well and grind it in a mixie with lots of water. I think you need to take lots of water because what we want is, we want the residue of this wheat. So maybe we'll throw out all the husk what accumulates on the top. When you pour a lot of water, you can see a lot of husk and all coming on top. We just want the finest part of the wheat. That is called, I have already made it and I've got the finest part. After grinding it to paste, you keep it for some time so that it is rusting for about an hour, and only the fine part goes down and the thicker part comes on the top. You just discard that and take only the fine part of it and mix it well with milk. Okay, let's start the procedure. I have already done and kept this. I mix it. Make sure there is no, even you can use a strainer also, or maybe you can use it on a muslin cloth, so that I don't want that husk to come into this, because it might hurt when you consume it. Like, add some milk. I have 1 liter of milk with me, and I have used about 200 grams of wheat, where I've soaked, grind it to paste, and then I have about half liter of water also to that. Now the milk and the wheat is mixed well. Make sure that you keep stirring and on a very low flame. You know, it tends to thicken very soon. Actually, the wheat is used as a thickener. And now we will add in enough sugar. I'm not on the gas yet. I don't want you to on it early in advance because it thickens very fast. Just add sufficient sugar. See, whenever we add sugar, we always balance it with a little bit of salt. A sort of watery flavor comes out. So to avoid that, add just a pinch of salt to it. Anything sweet when we make, we add a little bit of salt into it. Okay, now we have mixed it well. Now let us on the stove. Make sure that we are on very low flame, because the wheat tends to thicken up very fast. Normally when we add corn flour and other things to thicken, you know how fast it tends to thicken. So here also it's the same system, it thickens very fast. Add enough sugar, please check sugar. And now we will add a few badam splits. Just for a small bite's sake, it's not necessary, but it's nice to bite something, no, in between. Just a few flakes of badam. Keep stirring, be careful, anytime it can get stuck. Slowly thickening. I want this process to be done very slow and on a very slow flame. Or maybe if you're not so used to the slow flame, you'll have to do it in double boiling system, where you keep some water in another, make it it's a water bath, or what we call it. Reduce flame to the minimum. Yes, it's thickening up. See, it's a little thicker than the earlier part. See, now we have only a wheat and milk flavor. I would love to flavor it with a very different flavor. So I would love to use a little bit of rose water the normal rose water what we give, or you can use these rose kernels. I don't know whether it gives real good taste, but a little bit of rose water is the correct thing. Now I think it's ready. It's thick. Now let us flavor it with a little bit of rose water. Just check while adding. Keep on testing the flavor up to what level you want to have the rose flavor. See, now the thickness is done. Yes, I would like to check the rose flavor in it. Yes, a little more. I like it a little on the rose flavor. Yes, it's quite thick enough. And don't allow it to rust in the same bowl. Maybe you can transfer it into a single bowl or into small individual bowls where you serve puddings. Yes, the Phal Oodha is set. It is very good to feed for children also, and very healthy. You can refrigerate it and use it. It's nice and cooling agent also, and maybe today you can keep it for few days in your refrigerator, nothing will happen, and it's a very, very good healthy dish. So it's me, Abida Rasheed, signing off with Lulu Hypermarket.